It's my birthday. Mhm. All right. I'm going to play with the paint today. So let's get started here. Mhm. Let's start with a stencil. And with stencil here. And we want to let's use coral. Come on in, everybody. It's my birthday. Let's party like it's 1972. Hey, call me Glitter. Tell me your first name. Mine is Susan. Thank you. Well, welcome in, Michelle. Hi, Lindy. And I need to pull this off here. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's storming here, so I hope my power doesn't go out. And I guess it means I'm not having steak for my birthday meal. Okay. Then we want to take these off. That doesn't leave very much ghosting. It's because you did it wrong, Susan. Oh, that's right, because I'm doing the little outline. Duh. Hey, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just play. I'm complete amateur here. I like to watch YouTube videos and then think I can do it. I don't know. Just making some jelly prints. I just wanted to be crafty. I just finished uploading the news, the Junk Journal news. If you're not familiar with that, that comes out every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Time. And make sure you watch that. I probably didn't let this dry long enough, but. And I didn't take the paint off. Yes, I did. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, no. Oh, they said roll and lift, roll and lift. Okay, and then we want to use some. I got these at Michael's. They were on clearance. These little texture. Like mesh, kind of. Yeah, acrylic paints on a jelly plate. Just playing around because I find it fun. And I need to finish my 100-day project, which was little mini collages. And I had an idea on what to do to finish, and I needed some different colors than what I've kind of been using. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. I appreciate everybody stopping by. What's the weather like where you guys are? Hopefully you're having much better weather. Here, let's go with this green. And I apologize, it's upside down, but when I record, I can flip it around, but I'm live, I can't. This is light olive green. I actually really like that color. It's really cool. Hey, Carolyn, I'm just north of you a couple hours in Deep East Texas, and it is storming up here. Yeah, I looked at the line. I thought maybe it'll come through and that'll be it, but oh no. Possible. It looks like it's kind of, it typically comes at an angle this way from Dallas. But I am just up Highway 59 or I-69, whatever it's getting ready to be. All right, let's see if this is ready. Well, that's kind of cool. You're fine. You can come in. I don't see the coral little outlines that were made at the beginning, but that's all right. All right, we'll let that dry. Also, I've done this in the past, but you can get from Wallpapers Direct. Is that what it is? Okay, you can go in. Wallpaper Direct. You can order free samples. I ordered a few extra, so they end up charging you like $1 something, but they are a good size. This is the paintable wallpaper, so it's textured. I don't know if y'all can see all that. That was one I've used. And that one. So those are kind of cool. I did like this tool. That was a cool effect. Kind of make it look splotchy. Maybe y'all can see that. All right. Let's start with the green this time. Okay. You're supposed to lift, roll and lift, roll and lift. Okay, that needs to move. Yeah, and I got them at Michael's in the clearance. They were here. It's upside down. Sorry. But it was textured craft stamps. This was another one. Looks like grass. And that looks like artificial grass. but it was nice to add something new. Oh, I'm talking and not with the bubble wrap. How about a little bit of, oh, look, some of that came off the bubble wrap. Hi, Maggie. No, I haven't yet. I'm at it was 3,958. So I need what, 42 more hours, and then I'll have it. So I thought I would go live. I thought maybe that'll help. Thanks, Bex. I appreciate that. It's storming here. I was telling those who were in here earlier, it's storming here, so hoping my power doesn't go out. I think rain on your birthday is like good luck, isn't it? No, I think that's your wedding day. Okay, a little purple. I got the green. I feel like I need to maybe make some lines in here or something. Yeah, I get on YouTube and watch someone making their stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. It's all right. Oh, I wish I just had carts. I have totes and they're everywhere, and I need to sort and organize stuff. I have some haul videos I need to make so I can get all that stuff put up, but then I'm like, well, I need somewhere to put it first, so I need to clean first. I know my family would appreciate if I got all the boxes and the bags out of the way. I still have stuff from April. Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you to help try to get me monetized. I'm almost there, but every day I lose the hours from a year before. So, and Junk Journal July hours are coming up. So I'm trying to get this done before July hits, because then I'll lose all those hours. Hey, Debbie. Thank you. Caroline, I am a little overwhelmed too. And sometimes I look at it and I'm like, I need to do that. And usually that's like at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I would wake everybody up. So I don't do it. I feel like I need some stuff right here. So let's get, I don't know why the paint won't stay right there. Let's try some burgundy. Yeah, shorts are all right, but I don't know if those count towards your hours, do they, Debbie? I know it's like, it'd be automatic if I had like there was 3 million views. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I think I need to let this dry before I keep adding more stuff on it. It's probably the problem. All right, let's talk while this dries. Oh, they do now. Okay, well, I guess I don't really keep up with all the Creator Studio stuff. I need to sit and watch. Debbie, how many hours do you still need? I need 42, Carolyn. I need 42. Hi, thank you for coming in. All the way from, you're in Australia? New Zealand. I forget which one. I'm letting this dry. If anybody has any tips, you can tell me and I will try to do that. But like I said, I've been watching videos like all last night and this morning. I need better space. Um, one day. In the meantime, you make do with what you got, right? I would appreciate that, Debbie. Um, I really, if I just did a live sale, if I could get my stuff together and do a live sale, that would be a couple hours long. And I could get rid of stuff, make a few dollars, and get my hours. Well, Debbie, we'll work on yours. I would appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, 42 hours. In fact, I was at work well, this past week just one day, and then the week before that 4 days. And so we were working on curriculum stuff for this coming school year. And in the background, I had my channel playing. So, all right, let's get this. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, you lost your monetization. Hey, Carrie. It is my birthday. We're partying like it's 1972. Come on in. It was a good year. I was asking her how many hours she needed, Carrie. And yeah, I need 40, I think it's 42 hours. And I am subscriber wise, I had 1,744 this morning. So I need, thanks, Susan. 56 more to make, I teach math. um, to get 1,800. But yeah, and then when I logged into my dashboard this morning or yesterday, it said, if you did lives, it would help you. I was like, okay. Well, Debbie, you're gonna have to do some lives, and we'll have to come over. I really think that is maybe the key. We should do like a live hop. What do y'all think? Like we all start at one person's channel, and then we hop over to the next person's channel after an hour, and then the next person, like a marathon. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. I really needed to get some ink in there, and I couldn't. That's that unbleached titanium. That's all right. It's gonna be cut up for collage. Anywho, all right. And if you missed it earlier, if you like jelly plating, I have the catalog sitting here. I need to repurpose it. Wallpaper Direct. You can order samples online. I think you get a few, the first few free, and then after that they're like $1 something. But you get the paintable wallpapers, and they are textures. Thank you. I do. I like this green, this light olive green. It's so nice. And does anybody know how do you tell if it's kind of transparent versus opaque? Because it doesn't say it, and I'm sure there's something to tell me, and I don't know what it is. All right. Let's see. I feel like I have some of these that really need some some more attention. Oh, Carrie, it's some new thing that YouTube is doing. Is it like a crown? I can't see it on StreamYard, but I know on the YouTube chat. I think it has to do with like your like the top 3 for commenting, maybe current comments. I don't know. Because I noticed in one channel that was doing it, and the more I commented, my number went up, and then it went down the less I commented. So I'm suspecting that. And then there was a little blurb to read, but I didn't. Yeah, I kind of skimmed it. So I don't know if it's something you can offer, your subscribers or your live participants. Something, I don't know. I gotta go read it. Okay, let's go with. I like this yellow too. This Naples yellow. I don't know who was using this a lot. Go ahead, you can open the door and leave. Thank you. Bye. My daughter's standing at the door trying to leave. Go ahead. Naples yellow hue. Yes, Carrie, you're chatty. I'm just playing. Usually a lot chattier when I'm watching someone's live and I'm just sitting there. Okay, what am I gonna do, Susan? This is a pretty yellow though. This is like Dijon or honey mustard. Okay, and that's just a roll and lift, roll and lift. This roll off paper is starting to look really nice. All right, let's do the small bubbles. Thank you. And the paint's probably going to come off like it did on the last one. Oh, not too bad. And there's a corner that didn't want to participate in the activity. Okay. How about we do a little this and a little this. And look at this. Got one little rogue. Are you watching? Talking to my husband. It's pretty yellow, almost like black-eyed Susan flower. Do I like the name of that flower? We Susans. I'm gonna be the spokesperson for Susans. Why black-eyed Susan? And why lazy Susan? Why? Tell me. All right. Let's use a little bright aqua green. Yeah, I need to get Prussian blue. I don't have it. And I have these Liquitex, and I have Michael's Craft Smart. Yeah, a little like case that you get of like, I don't know, 30 paint bottles. I like this color combination. And the whole point of this was to get things I didn't already have made, but here I am picking the same ones again. I feel like maybe, let's see if I can. Some of it off. Oh my gosh. I need a studio. Look, some came off from the bubble wrap. Oh, those bubbles are no more. That's why they didn't work. Some of this paint. Where's a little? Yeah. I just want to pick up some of those here. Also, if you're not in my Facebook group, Junk Journal Madness, head over there and join us. Oh, I wish, Teresa. He's trying. I'm not going to knock him. Hopefully we can be in a position to get one soon. Plus, right now, what's on the market, they're not that great. I kind of like older homes that maybe need a little bit of, remodeling getting up to date. I don't mind that. I really want to use some orange because you tend to get more square footage for your money. And it's, I would like to have 4 bedrooms instead of 3. And for possible craft space, or at least a guest bedroom. So y'all can come visit. Don't y'all want to come visit? We can craft. Possibly. Let's see how this year goes, Teresa. Well, my daughter graduates after this next year, Lord willing. And it's like we got a new principal. Well, 2 schools merged; they closed one, and we got the principal. Ours retired. The one from the closed school's coming over, and she got leader of the year for the district. So that's it's a good sign. And anyways, our superintendent, this was his 2nd year, and he is wanting. No, this is his first full year. He came in May of the year before, and he is wanting to. We have primary campuses, 3-5, then a middle school and high school. He wants to make K-5 campuses. So we'll see this in 2 years. One of the 3-5 campuses is going to be turning into a STEM campus for K-5. So I teach in Lufkin, Debbie. I don't live there. I live in the oldest town in Texas. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Celia. Whereabouts in Texas? You don't have to give me a city. If you don't feel comfortable, you can give me an area. I'm curious how this looks too. And I want to get what is it everybody puts underneath where they can just lift it up and look at it? Because I find that neat. Where you can see what it's going to look like. Looks like it's going to be a lot of yellow. I'm going to let this dry though, because I feel like when I don't, I roll off some of the paint. And I guess that makes sense that you're putting it on and rolling off. That so far is my favorite today. A clear clipboard. Oh, plexiglass. Okay. Oh, Angelina College. Yep. We go there for some shows. APG Jamie. Hey. You guys, Jamie has on the 4th Saturday, she has an art challenge. And she puts her prompts in her YouTube posts. Oh, that's where I'm at. I'm in the oldest town. I'm not from East Texas. I'm from South Texas, though. Anybody from the Valley in here? That's where I was born. And just so you know, y'all, Teresa did not like Houston or the Onalaska area. I think she came at the wrong time of the year, though. Okay. What color should I put in the background? Should I just put? I feel like I still need to put more color before I pull it. Maybe I should put some more purple. I kind of stopped because it was pulling it off. I was just at a family reunion in Canton last weekend, Carrie. I have he's my dad's first cousin. He has a ranch right there, and we stayed at the Days. No, was it Best? No, Best Western. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, Teresa. I mean, if you're just going to RV and not do anything else, that'd probably be a great place. Wrong time of the year, though. New Zealand. Yeah. We need to do an East Texas or Houston. We did East Texas, then Dallas and Houston area and Austin. You guys, we can all meet. Y'all come to Nacogdoches. Yeah, we'll do East Texas. Oh, and then yeah, and Carrie can come from Louisiana. I have cousins in Manny. Right there at Toledo Bend. Of course, I feel like I'm kind of at Toledo Bend. Okay, I need to let that dry. You married a gypsy. Hang on, I gotta scroll back up for that. Corpus, Lake Jackson, Gladewater. Teresa, I would live in Odessa for a very short time too. I had a cousin live there for a little bit, and yeah, his stay was short. J. Maxton, Houston, JNH, west of San Antonio. And then Esther Miller, she's in Spring area. I think her daughter works here in NAC because she won my February giveaway, and she was like, "Well, you can just give it to my daughter." But it ended up their spring break and my spring break were different, so I just mailed it. But anyways. We can just come to Houston and then we can go shopping because we have a Hobby Lobby in NAC, and then Lufkin has Hobby Lobby and Michael's, so we could go thrifting. That would be so much fun. And I'm sure everybody's like, "You don't need anything else, Susan." I'll be like, "Shh, nobody." I feel like I need to get out. I'm gonna be like Darcy and just wipe it with my finger. Now I have painting fingers. Are you really painting if it's not on your fingers though? All right, let's see if I can. Don't roll, Susan. You're still doing it. You said don't do it. I am going to go live again tomorrow for M is for Mondays, Mojo, and That's Making. I don't know what time yet, though. I'm on summer vacation, so it's going to be when Susan gets up and gets dressed, probably in the afternoon. Or it might be in the evening because my husband works from home. Yeah, I'll probably have better restaurants too. Like we come down there as often as we can, usually to eat at Cura, the revolving sushi restaurant, and go to Daiso. Oh, I hear you, Teresa. Oh, yes, you have. Yeah, the rain's making it rough. It's raining, storming here right now. Nacogdoches has a lot of antique stores. So if you came here, and there's some good restaurants, we should have a seasonal, like a spring, summer, winter, fall, spring, summer, fall, winter. And then we rotate where we go. And we'll make one of those Louisiana carry in your not so busy season. Yeah. I like new things. I will think just I'm addicted to paper, I think. Celia, same. Well, I was not born in Harlingen. I was born in Brownsville. But I grew up in Harlingen. Harlingen Cardinals. Cardinal spirit never dies. If it hadn't been for what was the hurricane before Harvey that flooded Richmond? I had an aunt and uncle that lived there, and when we were getting ready to move, I was trying to apply down there. And I was like, well, I could just live with her or my aunt and uncle for a little bit. Nope. They ended up flooding as they've never flooded before. And they sold their house. And they moved to Leander. That's not too bad. Look at that. Looks like a Monet flower garden. Maybe I should, I'm like, let me turn it so it's not upside down to you. But really, is there a right way up? Oh, here, sideways. It's pretty. So I'm trying to make things for my little. You may or may not have seen my little 100-day project thing, and I look Parnell the upside down. Parnell the pig. It's adorable. I've been doing collages just to get rid of scraps and stuff. It's very therapeutic. But I saw someone doing collages and things and mark making with their jelly prints. I was like, I need more colors. Thank you guys. All right. I really want to do, this is one of my favorites, you guys. Now this is iridescent. Once again, on sale at not Michael's, Hobby Lobby. And then it sat here until I got a jelly plate. Iridescent fluorescent pink. Kind of comes on pink and clear and shiny. Not clear, transparent. Let's do some red or burgundy. Bordeaux. Yeah, those are two different areas though, Debbie. Oh no, Jamie, I totally missed this conversation about your son. Gosh, we're praying for him. I feel like I need to get the red out. Okay, I'm just kind of haphazardly putting stuff here. Let's see. We're gonna make this a roll-off sheet because I was not really all that happy about that one. And get the bubbles. Yeah, that's probably what we had a little bit ago, Carolyn. Okay, can I pick it up? There we go, making that a little bit more exciting. It was just the blue and the yellow. I think I'd done that over top of some green that I didn't like. That's what it looks like, at least. Ah, oh, that's terrible about these accidents, you guys. All right, let's dive into the world of purple. It's not enough, is it? I don't like how that stencil works. Maybe you're just doing it wrong, Susan. Could be. Bye, Carrie. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Oh yeah, Carrie's busy season. I'm sure to cover it. I need to do that. Get some plexiglass. All right, we're gonna add black to the edges because the girl I watched had added black to make it. And then I had this problem. This thing bubbles up here. Part of it is I was playing around a while ago. Oh, that's not gonna look anything like she did. Okay, so we're just gonna go with plan XYZ. Yeah, this is really different when you get up here and have a conversation versus when you're recording. Oh, that was sweet, Teresa. Um, at my brother's passing at his funeral, I had a cousin come in from California and she watches my channel. I was like, oh, and she does the some of the Sunday junk journal sketches. So I was like, yay, I appreciate that. Yeah, Celia, I am a beginner. I'm an amateur. I mean, this is probably like the fourth or fifth time I've jelly printed, so do not come to me for tips. I can give you tips on probably what not to do. Um, yeah, like I said, I'll probably be live tomorrow evening for my MS for Mondays. All right, I put purple, I put black. Let's put this kind of an aqua color. All right, whose birthday is next? Anybody else have a birthday in June or July? Thank you, Debbie. Sometimes it's easy when you have a project in mind and you go, okay, I know where I'm gonna kind of put this, or that since I made it leftovers this month, which I'm glad because I'm using up a ton of stuff. July 2nd, Carolyn. Happy early birthday. Teresa, your oldest is in 5 days. My little brother was 10 days ago. Yeah, I got him 10 days before I turned 5. Happy birthday, Susan. Here's a little brother. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. Diary of a Creative Therapist. Remind me of your first name. I know it starts with a G. And I don't want to keep calling you Diary, because that just doesn't sound right. It's like G-A-R, I think. Something, something, something. Is this dry? Nope. Garjana. Am I pronouncing it right? Garjana? Or is it Gard? Okay, number 1, Garjana. Number 2, Garjana. Or number 3, Garjana. Because you're the only one I know with that name. Is it like the Z sound, Garjana? And is that German or um, like it's not a common name here in the States, but maybe it is where you're from. And Debbie with a Y, not very common either. It's usually IE. Garjana. Okay. All right, let's try. This is turquoise. Hey, I made an S. Aha, S for Susan. Let's see. Let's get a roll off paper. This was ugly, so let's use that. I can't get rid of this bubble and it bothers me. So my goal is to get a desk. This is just one of those kind of plastic fold up, tables you have at your yard sale or whatever. Put your stuff on, or at the church when you got the buffet line. um, and because of the weight, it is sagging on each side. I have so much stuff. Yeah, well, I would not be offended if you called me Turtle. Sometimes I get in Alive and there's more than one Susan, which I've not met a lot of Susans actually. I went high school, there was one Susan, and we would end up in some of the same classes. And we were in 9th grade, we were in the same biology class. Not biology, algebra. And our teacher, he would call us to the board to go work problems. And whenever one of us was called, we were both called, he would go, Susan's to the board. And I'm like, all right. That way he didn't have to learn our last names, I guess. All right, I put purple, I put black, I put turquoise. We'll let this dry. I don't know, Hottie Popo. You're gonna have to introduce me to some channels. Yeah, like Juju. I call her Juju. Her name's April. Sometimes I forget. I'm so busy. Hey, Emily. Oriana. Speaking of pronunciation, so I don't know if it's well, some of you may not have this experience at all, but we get remind messages from the school system, and they come in English and then in Spanish. And typically, I don't even listen to them, and I just read them when I get home. The other day, I got one in the car, which was interesting. Oh, because test scores didn't get released on the day they said they were going to be released. And of course, I didn't send that message till like 5 o'clock in the evening. But it came in English and Spanish, so I was like, well, I'll play this and see what it says because I didn't know at the time. And then it went into the Spanish part. Oh my goodness, my car's voice reading things in Spanish. It's like, hola, como estás? I was like, my car has an accent. Teresa, is that Canali? The Rusty Peacock Caboodles is a channel, I think. Okay, Rusty. Yeah. Turtle would be a great name. I have so many turtles around, you guys. Here's one from Pokemon. We got this one. Oh, and everything's upside down. This is one of those things you stick in your planner. I have a bucket up here holding some pins and, turtle stamp. Kinley. Kinley. Denali. Thank you. Sunflowers and Doors. I can't remember your first name. You'll have to remind me. Yeah, cute turtle stamp. Hobby Lobby. That's where I got most of mine. All right, I think maybe this is dry. Okay, we had purple, black, this color, maybe some yellow. We're getting creative. Let's shake it, Susan. Actually, I mean, Ninja Turtles are all right. I was kind of a teenager when they came out, and I do remember going to the movies to see them, especially with my younger brother. Not a huge fan though. You'd be surprised. Kinley. And I don't want a real turtle. Everybody's like, "Oh, you have a pet turtle?" No, they stink. They smell, and you have to change their tank every day. I had a friend who had one name in a huge aquarium named Tappy because she would tap the sides of the aquarium. And yeah, she had to clean it every day. I was like, no thanks. I have kids. Kids are plenty. So no, I just collect vintage turtle things. That's my new thing on Instagram. Oh my gosh, I'm addicted to buying on Instagram right now. I need to join a 12-step group or something. And it's bad. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. Hi, Carrie Barnaba. Sunflowers. What's your first name again? You guys were partying like it's 1972. Susan is 53 today. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. And then we'll coat it with, what do I want to coat it with? Do I want to do unbleached titanium? Maybe so. Well, Emily, I'll tell you what I'm not eating. We had a discussion earlier here in the live that it is now storming here in the eastern side of Texas, and my steak that my husband, it is Father's Day, but terrible. My husband does most of the cooking now. Anyways, he asked me what I wanted. I said a steak. So I will not be having steak. Celia, I am enjoying. I used to do scrapbooking early 2000s when my youngest was born, and then I was like, well, I had to put that. Yeah, Teresa, I'm happy to just visit the turtles and the tortoises. I guess this is really a tortoise, but I use the word uh, interchangeably, turtle and turtle. So I'm not having steak. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I guess we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll go out to eat. It's storming, so I don't know if we want to. Oh, the tire was low, so we're not gonna do that. He's in there making my very complicated cake, as he said, "What kind of cake you want me to bake you?" And I said a strawberry earthquake cake. Yeah, I'm gonna have a sale. I feel like if I get a couple things, show you guys how great they are, and turn around and make little bundles. And they're really not. They're like, I don't buy extravagant things, but some playing cards. I get like 2 here and a couple there, and it does add up. Janet, thank you. I have a cousin and an aunt named Janet. So far, Emily, I've had French toast that my husband made, and water and coffee. But anyways, I'm diabetic, so I take a shot that kind of curbs my appetite. So you know, it is what it is. Texas teacher insurance sucks, and so I pay a lot. That's probably why I shouldn't buy so many craft supplies. Is that it doesn't cover the full. I don't have like a nice copay, like a $30 copay every month. It's several hundred dollars. Several $100s. Well, Celia, that is a foldable desk. That's what I have. It's one of those like plastic, like you set up at a party or something, like a 6 foot long table. You can buy them at Sam's and Lowe's. This one actually folds in the middle, so it's a little sturdier in the middle. So that's why it scoops down. Um, but I have just loaded it up, and I need a wooden desk, but yeah, my husband said, "What do you want?" I was like, "Well, I'm not a huge chocolate fan, and my family knows that." And I just thought it'd be different, so I picked a complicated recipe. It's got cream cheese in it. It's almost like a layered thing. You bake the cake, and then it's got like, I guess, like strawberries or maybe you thought the frozen strawberries, and there's like a cream cheese layer. You'll have to Google it or look on Pinterest. Teresa, maybe we can do a joint live sale one day that we can, like, while I'm getting ready, you can get your things up, and then while I'm doing mine, you can get your next round. No, I'm not insulin dependent either. Yeah. Um, my biggest thing is just carbs. Like, I couldn't have cake, I'd be all right, but don't take my tortillas. I'm a Texas girl. Take my HEB flour tortillas. I gotta have them. You'll be proud though. The other day I went out to eat with a friend during our work day, and we went to a place that had it was Mexican food, and I had 2 tacos and I ate one all the way and the other one I just ate the insides. I like the butter ones when they're fresh in the car. Like I can just open that package and eat them. But when I want to like make a fajita or something, I gotta use the just flour. I don't like it with the butter flavor. I do have the butter tortilla candle because you know every house has got to have one of those. I guess I could have made it easy. I'm guessing your name is Gigi. Um, and asked him to go buy me one, but he doesn't. He kind of likes baking. So, I mean, this is probably way too much paint, Susan. Okay, it is. Ugh. Done this before. Maybe it'll work out. Yeah, let's get some of this paint out of here. Oh, that's lovely line. That's so much paint. Oh my gosh, they would fire me from the paint. The painters. You put too much paint on the wall. You are fired. I might have to let this sit up here for a little bit. The butter ones are so good. So good. Yeah, if you can get them fresh when they're hot, oh my gosh. That's why I'm a fat girl. Okay, almost. I know the suspense is killing everybody, right? Oh, what's it gonna look like? Okay. Oh, there's so much paint. Then like I'm tearing it. It's gonna be a disaster. Uh, that was hideous. Oh, and then everybody left because it was so terrible. It's not, it looks very grungy. Let's put it that way. I like the middle. It looks like paint has peeled off and revealed the layers in the back. I'm gonna leave that. Let's add to it. What color would look good with that? Maybe that green. Let's go get the green. It does. It looks grungy. Oh, once again, I don't know how to. I forgot. Oh my gosh. I also bought this burnt umber and they only had the big size, so I don't know why I just didn't pick a different color and the smaller size. Okay, so you see how this paint here looks transparent. So someone tell me, how do I know? Okay, let's use on here. Is there some symbol tells me? That's kind of cool. Hey, Selena, all the way from Australia. Thank you. So I've got New Zealand, Australia, Texas, Louisiana. I had Georgia. Teresa, I don't even know where you're at right now. Are you in Utah, Idaho, Washington? Translucent. Okay, so let's take, for example. Okay, right there, Susan. Opaque, semi-opaque. Jeez, read the ingredients. Opaque. What is this yellow one? Opaque. Burnt umber. Opaque. Okay, well, that was easy. These don't say that, I don't think, though. These just say fast drying. Matte. I don't know what matte means. It is a cool color. Now we're going to throw some more green up there. Yeah, so if you like the green as much as I like the green, Liquitex, hang on. Liquitex, oh, this is terrible. Upside down and light olive green. And it says semi-opaque. Oh, maybe, ooh, let's do orange. Idaho, yeah, Washington. I thought I saw, I think it was an Instagram reel, maybe you had posted. I've got Washington. So I've got East Coast, West Coast, the Golden Coast. I don't know, Selena, if you're near the, is Australia considered the Golden Coast or is it part of Australia? You didn't expect to come in here and give Australian facts, did you? So we were having a discussion earlier about my hours. I need 48 more hours. Great investment. I would say in the future, though, if I got another one, like it's smaller than my 8x10. So, you know, you have to decide if you want the, check the sizes. Also, I might get me a little mini one to like kind of blend paint. I don't know if you watch Carrie, the crafter, Ceri, the crafter. Oh, you're on the East Coast. Golden Coast is West Coast. I watch Max and Aki from Australia and back from Burnout. I watch her. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, I love Max and Aki. I miss Aki. He was such a good dog. As if I ever met him or something. I like his show. Then that leads me into watching. So these are non-crafting channels I'm watching. Beck and Eamon. Sometimes I watch them up in Canada. And then King in It over in, I guess they're in Scotland. Look, that dude comes up on your channel one more time, Teresa. I'm gonna shake him, tell him some, give him some words. Oops, I stuck that on the wrong thing there. This is growing on me. So Carolyn, what do you record with, or what would you have to record with? I don't use a phone. I know a lot of people use their iPhone, and then they use iMovie. CapCut is good. That's same company that owns TikTok, though. You're not a TikTok supporter, but that's the one I have to use that app to do my voiceover for the news. But I don't use it for anything else. I use Clipchamp. But I actually use a camera. That's why I can't spin this thing around right now because it's clamped in front of me. So when I record, then I rotate it 180. Hey Trish, thanks. I thought that was going to be more orangey. Looks like it just stuck to the paint that was already there. Trish, you been on the lake? Or is your husband having to work? I know you guys go to the lake a lot. Let's see what this looks like. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice and grungy, you guys. Let's add a little bit of this burnt umber because, yeah, CapCut is really super easy. Boo, Trish. I guess are you having to cut back on your lake time because was he just bored? Is that why he went back to work? I keep telling him when I retire, don't call me to sub. Don't call me to come back. I'm gonna change my name. Change my number. I say that, but I don't know. I might sub. It's been very helpful. There were 2 ladies that retired, not this past year, but the year before, and so they were able to sub this past year, which was super helpful. And one of them was the special ed teacher, and so, you know, she was able to, like, I could leave my lesson and know that she would teach it. All right, burnt umber. Let's see how you do. So I might with sub. I don't know. Oh, insurance. Yeah, I hear you. Thanks, you guys. You guys are too kind. Okay, we'll make this one our last. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna keep talking. I feel like it's not. Like it needs to sit and dry a little bit, maybe. Oh, I hear you. So I just finished year 28. So you would think in 2 years I could retire, like 2 more years. No. No. Well, I had to figure out 12 of my years are in North Carolina. So I got to figure out how to move that over properly and not get penalized and maybe buy some years because when I moved to North Carolina, I didn't think I was going to come back to Texas. So some of that retirement got taken out. That was not a good idea. All right, I'm pulling up more of this. Oh, boo. Boo with the paper. Like stuck there. I needed to dry longer. But that's not too bad. Look, brown, grungy. Could use some of that. Looks rusty. Next, I would if my setup was completely different, Jamie. But maybe I'll let it dry. I'll set it up and let it dry until like bedtime because I had to move everything to my bed. So for me to sleep, I got to put it all back. Oh, still goodness there. All right, so let's put a final something up here. What should we put? What do we have? We got A little bit of that. Let's kind of mix some stuff. Shall we mix a little bit here? And then we'll mix a little bit of the yellow up here. I feel like I need to take that paper off. Maybe I should just leave it. Because there's stuff underneath it, right? I don't like when these two colors meet. Well, these roll-off papers don't look so great. Some look fabulous. Scan it. Yeah, I could do some touch up. Looks pretty. Favorite. Well, maybe I will. I'll let it dry and then scan it. Oh, I guess I should have put my paper on. I was busy reading. Okay, I'm gonna put the paper on and leave it. And I hope I didn't wait too long. I'll pull that later. Always stencil or stamp on roll off paper. Yeah, I have some. So let's look at. These were all papers, previous papers, or well, some are for today. And I thought, well, they could use some more goodness. Roll off papers. That was that mermaid stencil, which this has that pink iridescent fluorescent pink. Green. That's what I had way too much of the bleached titanium. That was a blank one. That's all the blank paper. Those are labels. Boring. That was one that was just kind of boring with the stencil, and then I just been rolling off on it. This was sheet music. It had that mermaid stencil, which that was one that was just, I think I painted over it, and then I added those bubbles today, or the ghost print. These are all old ones. Most of these are not at all from today. I just pulled them out to have to add to them. That was a cool one. That was the coral in the background. More labels. That would have been a good one. Then I rolled off on top of it. So that was a pull, but I thought it was needing something else. I don't know. That one, I don't remember what was wrong with that. That was roll off and excess. I think maybe that was the one I had underneath for a while. Mermaid. No, that's not mermaid. That is. I had this whole bag or box of stuff out. That's that little thing I found on the living room floor. I'll get it out in a minute. That was my first roll off today. That was pretty cool. And then, okay, so we did this one today. It's pretty cool. Almost looks like a bunny right there. That one turned out pretty good. Roll off. That one was all right. That looks like a Monet. That was my first one today. And That was okay. Nothing to write home about. But I appreciate you guys coming and supporting and helping me work on my hours. Like I said, I love the green and the turquoise as well. Trish, I like the bubble. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling back up. Yeah, the labels were great, and I got those labels at Goodwill, the thrift shop. So I didn't even go buy those. So check there before you go and buy a box. But yeah, this morning I woke up, I needed 48 more hours. So, but tomorrow night, probably tomorrow night to do Emma's for Mondays. So you won't see a video at midnight because I haven't made one, but it is mask making. And if you need to mask make something because you have a lot of things like I do, join us. Make a video. Mask make something. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm making though. The brown one's still your favorite. Hey Lindy, I was getting ready to get off. Here's the one that you're saying is your favorite. That's pretty rusty looking and grungy. Can I zoom in on it? Let's see here. There we go. We're this way. Wonder if I could. Well, I might just leave it with the white splotches. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe brayer a little something. I don't know. I'm gonna mess it up. Don't mess it up, Susan. I'll scan it and it will be a freebie. Because you like the white splotches, okay? Well, I mean, you're probably gonna cover it up anyways, aren't you? With your crafty goodness. Put a Tim Holtz paper doll in front of it. All right, I'll think about that. But I'll be back tomorrow evening. We'll be mask making something. And if you just want to chat or if you want to craft along, bring your supplies. All right, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. And thanks for all the birthday wishes. You make a girl feel special. All right, guys. Y'all have a great afternoon. Happy Father's Day to all the guys out there watching, all the dads. And all my East Texas peeps, we need to get together sometime, especially while I'm out for the summer. Thank you, Kim. All right, guys. See me tomorrow when I'm a day older. Okay. All right. I'll check y'all later. Y'all have a great day. Go get crafty. Bye.